Clap. Clap. Clap, clap. Hey, everybody. Community Service Podcast coming in hot. We got the Loosey Goosey Tour. Up next is Gainesville, Florida, June 22nd. And then Orlando, Florida, June 23rd. Tampa, June 24th. And then followed up by Nashville, Tennessee. Come on, baby. Let's sell that out. And then Hoover, Alabama, and Atlanta, Georgia. Coming home to Los Angeles. I got a headlining show in L.A., baby. Loosey Goosey tour dates on my website, craigconant.com. I love you all. Tune in to today's guest, me. Recording.
Clap.
Clap, clap. Make your booty clap. Hey, today's producer, I get to sexually harass. It's my lady, Sadie. And we're drinking beers.
Okay, nice start.
She better be funny. Be funny.
I'm just the voice of God. I don't have any influence here.
Voice of an angel.
Voice
God
of
is a
an
woman.
angel.
Oh, no. Okay, all right. Move. On to the next producer.
Boo.
Have you heard of American Idol?
Yes.
You're American Schmeidel.
That was not a good one.
That was terrible. That was the worst burn I have ever done in my life. I apologize. My burn was so bad it insulted my comedy career. This is going to be a long hour. It's going to be a long hour. I'm in my head. I got mental problems. Hey, America, are we all mentally ill? Yes. Life is hard. Life is hard. Did you know life is hard? Did you know everything runs smoothly all the time and there's never not one hiccup, not once in the history of the universe? I miss drinking. Rawr.
Why don't you talk about what's going on?
I'm positive.
Okay.
I'm positive. Okay, so I got this fucking agent, Stu Golfman. He's the best goddamn guy I ever met in my life. But he just keeps bringing me more gigs. And that's all I ever wanted my whole life. But I'm never going to be home now. And my heart I'm just like, every time I say yes. And then I go, gulp, gulp, gulp. Like, okay, heart, can you take one more? I'm just gone. What am I doing? I like home. I mean, I like the road. I like it, but it's kind of lonely. Like, everyone thinks it's a big party. You just stare at the wall the whole day. At least I do. I bring a book, and every time I don't read it, it's this thin. It's this thin. My urethra is thicker than that book.
Ooh. Took a turn.
Ooh, took a turn. Always back to the dick hole. Really, Craig?
Wait, what did you say the other day when you were like, I'm going to walk out of the bathroom and shock Sadie? And I was like,
I don't want to say that.
I don't remember what you said.
I remember.
Say it. Oh, it was about the Q-tip.
I said, hey, Sadie, you want to see me shove a Q-tip up my dick hole?
And I went like
and she
this.
went, ugh. And she said, why would you say that? And I was like, for that exact reason right there. Your reaction. Because I'm a jackass. And I'm the little brother that puts the pint of ice cream on your thigh, just. Or I just did that to you today.
Yeah, you're not the little brother. You're the boyfriend that does
Boyfriend, always throughout my life. I'm thinking of when I was little. Like, this isn't even. You think that was new? I've been doing that since 1992. 1992. Yes.
Go on.
Oh.
What's new with you this week? What's going on?
Oh, what's new with you, Clarice?
Tell us about your life.
I am happy. I've had a crazy week.
Mm-hmm.
What has happened since last Tuesday? Where did I go? Where was I just at?
Kansas City.
Kansas City, that's right. Kansas City, you were lovely. Thank you very much. Bubbles, I'm very apologetic.
Yeah, right.
The ribs were good. The mac and cheese was delightful. That's all I did in Kansas City was eat. I went over some water. It's a nice little rivers and water, so we don't have waters over here. It's Drought City. Or is it? Or is it Nestle? You fucking bastards. When are we just going to wake up and raid these motherfuckers' houses? You know what I'm saying? I've watched too many water documentaries. I didn't yell at you about this one. Did you hear what the water company did to
yelled
this?
about everything.
Did you hear what the water company did to... There's like 50 documentaries. One of them was called Water California or Drought. I don't know. California Water Heist. And it was how the corporation Nestle and the CEO has been quoted saying that no humans deserve to own... no humans don't deserve the right to water. We should own those resources. I'm being professional. I blew that one away. Anyways, in this shit, California's had drought for like 21 years in a row or some shit. 21 years, and 19 of those 21 years, Nestle has like bought 200 trillion gallons of water from California for like 2 G's. It's Barf City. It's like what I said to you. You just hear it, the number, and you go, ugh. You might be okay with it if it like was a substantial payment and provided infrastructure and this and that. Okay, we sell out our water and we build this. But no, it's just like we give it to them. We give it, and then you're just like, why? Just old school corruption and muscle, just same thing with the Department of Water and Power and all that shit. And you just hear about it and you just go like this. You're just like, I'm paying for water that they get for free. Why can't I just get that water for free? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just too much corruption. That's why this podcast is brought to you by Topo Chico. Keep it light. Keep it positive. Because if you don't, you'll have a brain aneurysm. I'm losing it, man. I'm fucking losing it. I need more weed.
And what about after Kansas City?
I don't remember. You were with me. What the hell did we do? Hang on.
Remember the crashers at your...
Oh, shit. Maybe not. We'll get to the... We'll get to the dark stuff. There was something on the notes. I had something. Some fun stuff.
Do you want me to tell you about this on the notes? Sorry, everyone. This is my first time. Do you want me to go down in order?
I don't know. I'm just mean. I'm just kidding. No, it doesn't matter. You know what? We'll dip into... This weekend, I flew straight from Kansas City home to my Uncle Gilbert's celebration of life. As many of y'all know, he passed away in December, right? Due to COVID-19, that motherfucker. Anyways, yeah, that was good though. It was just a wild, it wasn't wild. It was a tame but fun Mexican party, man. Just we had tacos. They had the taco ladies in the corner, and they had baked potatoes with like butter all slobbed up in them, and they put al pastor in the baked potato. Oh, it was so good. I got 3 tacos, a quesadilla, and a baked potato stuffed with al pastor, and I ate most of it, like 3/4 of it, and then I look over and old fucking Dusty over here just dusted the plate, and she just ate all. She got the exact same order as me and ate all of it. You ate all of it, and then just a moment ago, her stomach sounded like an alien. Okay, E.T.
I always eat more than you.
She's growing.
I'm growing.
She's a growing boy. I'm a little girl.
What about the story about the...
Oh, the wedding crashers?
Yeah.
I mean, the funeral crashers?
Yeah.
So it's my Uncle Gilbert's funeral, celebration of life, whatever you call it. And these 2 old white ladies... This is my mom's house in Wilmington, and it's just like, it's like 90% Mexican. Everyone there is brown. And these 2 old white ladies come and crash the funeral and sit like in the front fucking row. And they're just, as the priest is giving the speech, what?
Yeah.
What? Like, and then, so there's more to the story than that. We had assumed that they just, because everyone's like, this funeral crasher's here. And we're like, who? Like, of course you want to see them. And we had to ask them to leave. What's wrong with them? It's a fucking funeral.
They like had a glass of wine and
they sat down, they had a glass of wine and listened to the priest give a speech about my uncle. that they didn't know, and they were just walking by. So what had happened is my mother and aunt live in a historical district of Wilmington. It's a gorgeous, cute little area, and Wilmington. Forgive me if you're from there, but it's a bit rowdy. It's a bit ghetto. It's a bit hood, and not in those historical areas. And I guess I didn't need to say it was hood at all. I just like to accurately describe everything, as I just realized I just said that for no reason. Anyways, it is. But they live in this cute little neighborhood, and it's got a lot of looky-loos, like old ladies. Like, it should be, those 3 blocks should be antique shops. Like, every house looks like an antique. So my mom's neighbor, who's a dear family friend, and she helps with them all the time, they were her friends, and they wanted to see, because everything's cute. Like, my Aunt Norma and my mom, Tilly, like, go all out. Like, I don't know if you saw my Insta story, but everything's just beautiful. This little cute setup, like, you don't want to eat it, it's so cute. And then but we eat it. We eat it. And then so they wanted to see it, and they said, oh, it's okay, you can see it, come look, and then get the fuck out. Yeah. They obviously didn't say get the fuck out, but that doesn't need to be said. Oh, you want to look at the setup of my husband's funeral? Sure, real quick, do a walkthrough, skedaddle. No, they sat fucking front row at my and then drank wine and enjoyed themselves. It's like, oh, I mean, I guess celebration of life, but it's like, you didn't know him, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
No, yeah. To sit down was to sit and sit where they were was too much, for sure.
Yeah, I guess I was about to say I felt a little harsh saying bitch, but what you just said, the principality, homie, principality, that's a good word. They sat front row, like where the family, you know what I mean? The immediate family, front row, right there, not in the back. This goes. You know what? Stand against the wall in the back, and I won't even talk about it. I'll be like, you just stayed in the corner, whatever. You wanted some tacos, I get it. This is some good tacos. Celebrate Gilbert, awesome. But front fucking row with your little wine. Get out of here, you white ladies. I'm just kidding. It's just so funny. I think it's so funny for me to call white people because I'm white people. These stupid white people. I gotta do some ayahuasca or ibogaine real soon, because I feel some itches coming from down under.
Do you want me to tell you more of what's on this list?
I was just daydreaming of Oxycontin right there. Could you tell?
Ooh, no.
No, I'm just joking. I never will. Give me some weed. It'll hold me over, tide me over. Shout out to ABX, EB, Care by Design. I hope my YouTube doesn't get flagged by saying that. It's just something about a glass bottle, just like.
You're making a lot of mouth noises.
The microphone doesn't pick that up.
I can hear it in the headphones. It's like.
What's the next note? God damn it.
Guy got swallowed by a whale. Oh, I sent you that article.
Oh yeah.
Did you read it?
Yeah, I didn't write any jokes about it, but some motherfucker got swallowed by a whale, but he was saving the whale. The whale was caught up.
No. You just made something up from the title. No. That's not even close.
He was saving the whale.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was a diver. He was diving for crabs. He's a diver for crabs.
No, he was saving that crab. That crab got caught up in some dental floss.
He was hunting the crab for food.
No.
You didn't read the article. You're just making
Of course I didn't read it, but I know what happened.
Okay, you tell your version.
I put my money on there was some sort of corporate fishing fucking net that was just ravaging the ocean and ruining everything for everybody. Fishing a line never hurt anybody. The normal fisherman, they got these big nets. They put the plastic, this byproduct. Oh, dolphins, a byproduct. Get the fuck you and your corporate cocksuck motherfucker. What? Stop staring at me like that. You're judging me. I feel your
I'm
hairy
just
eyeballs.
listening.
What was
Harry.
I talking about?
The net, your version of the
and then
story,
one of
which
the corporate
is
nets
not...
got caught in the whale's tooth because the whale was flossing his teeth, and then the whale and he got caught up, and then this guy is a saint. He's like, I'm gonna go help this Mr. Blue out, Mr. Blue Abba Gabba, and then he went in there to help him, and it's like, let me get that corporate net out of your mouth, and then the whale went, I'm horny, and went, and just swallowed him because he hadn't had a dick in his mouth in ages. It's a gay blue whale. His name is Henry. Is that what happened?
I love your imagination, but that is none of that is what happened. You want me to tell you what happened?
That John Denver is full of shit, man.
There's professional divers that go and dive for crabs.
Yeah, I know. I got a few buddies that do that. How to grab a crab without losing the thumb. Oh, I'm a man.
And just some of the whales just kind of like go around with their mouths open and just kind of like catch and eat everything. And he just got caught in the mouth. He
wasn't trying to save him from a net.
No, I like your story. I like your version. But he just accidentally got home. He was in the way. And then he got out and he had broken legs because he had to push his way out or something.
I was a cat on my lap. Well, that's not what I heard from old Henry.
Your gay friend who's a whale. Mm-hmm.
Word on the gay streets is Henry, the blue whale, went, oh God, what am I doing? My family listens to this. They tell me, I'm just like, oh my God. Don't do drugs. Or do them.
Turn out like you.
I think everyone should do a bunch of them, but they need to get out. They got to have an exit strategy. That's the problem. This is just go dabble, but voraciously for a little while. Long lost weekend, maybe 2 years, 10 years, who knows. Time goes by fast, but make sure you pull the ripcord and you get out, or you're gonna die. You're gonna lose this tooth. The meth always loses that tooth. Something about that tooth.
Did you lose that tooth?
No.
Is that a fake tooth?
Yeah. Why do you think it's gray? Half gray. The cap fell off. I gotta get it fixed. I need to make more money. I gotta put a lot of money in this mouth. I know everyone goes, you got perfect teeth. You got perfect teeth. But what about the back row? They got holes in them.
Would you like another note?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm doing great.
Okay.
Audio listeners, if you would tune into the YouTube, I'm smiling right now. Mm-hmm. So you're fine. How are you?
I'm good.
My little witch girlfriend. Mm-hmm. She's doing spells on me in my sleep and shit.
I am not.
I wake up and she's rubbing lavender oil on my nutsack. I'm like, hey, a little higher.
You wish that's how you woke up.
A little higher. Yes, I want some Bernie nutsack. Mm. You know what I want? Mm. No, I'm saying now you know what I want.
Oh, I thought you said G. I thought it was a question that you're going to answer.
I keep whacking Boo in the head. I'm
She's
so sorry.
Asleep with her head up like
Boo's
that.
on my lap right now. There's hair everywhere.
Gross.
I was blowing hair everywhere for the audio listeners only.
This episode has a lot of mouth noises. This is an experience. Is it always like this?
I don't know, but now I'm in my head about it.
Sorry.
No, it's a Topo Chico. Mm-hmm. I had a Topo Chico. I apologize, but they are delicious, and I'm going to keep drinking it. But it's got a lot of bubbles, a lot of Mm-hmm. Oh, I just whacked Boo's face again. I'm so sorry, Boo Boo. We'll get a little. I don't want to tilt the whole camera down. It's on a tripod, but There's a cat right here. And then Funeral Crashers was pretty eventful. I know there was a lot more. Can't remember. Oh, just freaking, I don't know, like 12 more things went wrong. I'm just like, oh my God.
I thought it went pretty smoothly.
No, I was just thinking, oh, that's what it was. Someone stopped my recording. I was recording my sets to submit to the, album people and get my album and recording down, you got to do legal shit and whatnot. And I recorded it, and it was the best take of the weekend. And some monster walked by my tripod and hit stop on the recording. And then I just didn't have the video, and I was like, who did that? What? And I was just so mad, just like, what the fuck? And then someone started it back up, so there's just a 12-minute gap in the middle of my set I wanted to send to the suits. I've been writing some new bits, and some of them have been working, and some of them have been not, and I'm terrified of recording the album. If we're getting real, I'm terrified of recording the album, retiring it, and I have a ton of new stuff, but it's exactly that. It's like new stuff, and then you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go do an hour for these folks, and I'm just kind of slinging new stuff at them. It's a new scary territory. It's exciting though, I tell you what.
Lots of good problems.
Those people that are quick to write the new hour, that's why they're such beasts. Like, people don't understand. If you're quicker writer. If you're a quicker writer, it's a quick writer. It's very good. It's very good for you. You can't do accents anymore, even if they happen accidentally, because you're special. That the new law?
Yeah, who made that rule?
Who did?
You just made it up now, I think.
Who called me special recently?
I don't know. You? Me? Yeah, you told me a funny story about one of your family members buying you guys wine coolers when you were little.
Oh, shit. Equipment. Everyone calls them equipment, and then at my Uncle Gilbert's celebration of life, we were asking why do we call them that? And then we're just like, I don't know, Uncle Oscar just nicknamed them that. And we've been calling them equipment for 30 years, whatever, you know. Anyways, when we were little kids, equipment, we're just gonna leave him name that. I'm not gonna say his real name, not that he's gonna listen to this, but he is I don't know how to say it.
He's not 100% with it.
He's right? Not. He's special. And anyhow, when we were little kids, I don't know, I must have been about 7, 8, and my cousins and sisters were 12. Like, there was 6-year-olds to 13-year-olds. It was a pack of us. And he was, he's special, so he's hanging out with us. And we're like, hey, get us some wine coolers. And then we got him to buy us a bunch of wine coolers. And we're just drinking, just a party of kids just drinking wine coolers at the pool in Vegas or Laughlin, Nevada. Oh, and then he, of course, got in trouble by everyone. Like, what the fuck? But he, it almost wasn't his fault. We were like, hey,
you guys, you little hooligans.
It tastes good, man. It tastes like soda. That strawberry daiquiri, that old bottle that looked like a Michelob. Remember those? What were those called? Seabreeze?
See something. I remember. Called,
I got a strawberry daiquiri. I remember it hit my lips, and I was a little kid, and I was like, oh, that's that good stuff. And I became a man and turned to Coors Banquet. Anyways, we got this special needs guy to buy us beer when we were kids.
Guys are so naughty.
What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? What are you not gonna ask him?
Yeah.
What are you gonna say? Will you buy me some Skittles that I can buy? I could buy Skittles. The fuck I need him to do that for? Hey, give me a pack of smokes too while you're at it. Camel. Marble 100s.
Did you ever try like chewing tobacco when you were a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that.
Didn't I tell those stories?
I don't know.
On a podcast?
I haven't heard them. It just made me think of it now because I remember trying it as a kid.
I think I told these stories very recently, but yeah, of course I tried it, and it's okay. You didn't know that. I tried it, and if you swallow a little bit of dip, you get sick, like real sick. I tried it. I got mildly sick, and I was like, I bailed. I was like, this is awful. I don't want to puke.
Yeah.
And then a lot of my buddies all did it and powered through. Of course, every one of them puked and got sick once or twice. I'm like, what? Why?
There's that scene in the little kid. What's the name of the movie where they all like, oh, the baseball players do it, and they all are chewing it, and then they go on a.
Oh yeah. Sandlot.
Yeah. I couldn't think of the name.
But the story I told, we were at Dodger Stadium, like a baseball team event, and I just remember, like, me and my buddy were in line for beers or hot dogs, the food line, and this guy's just hammered, and he I think he's double fisting it, and then like my buddy had dip, and then the guy was like, yeah, I'll have some, but he was twacked out, And I think he handed us a beer, and then he just grabbed like half the dip out of the can and just went like this, and then just gulped it with the beer and just ate it. And we're just like, you're gonna die, man. You're good. And we just, and then it was just a stranger, and then he just walked off, and we're just like, oh, like what?
No.
That guy has no idea what he just did to his body and will not remember at all. Yeah. So he's just gonna be like, why am I violently vomiting? Yeah. It's just, I don't care who you are. It's just like a toxic poison. It's not meant to be ingested like that. It's only meant to be. What kind of? Here's this cancerous shit that can make us remove your jaw later. But enjoy.
I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people do it. Well, not here, but.
When I move you dip, we dip. Put your hand upon my dip. When I dip, when dip, when dip. There's a snake in my boot. There's a cat right here. I'm not rubbing my nutsack. Hang on, watch. Oh, look at this little guy. Oh, my God. Oh, this baby.
She's been so naughty lately.
She's been staying out too late, you little stinker. Excuse me. Hi, boo-boo. Oh, she's so precious. Oh, yeah. Oh.
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 Say something, boo. Say something into the microphone.
Boo is so fucking cute. My arm's just stuck now. I can't move. She sat on my arm, and now I'm stuck. I'm a cat lady now. I was a dog guy my whole life, and I switched. I fucking switched. I mean, of course I still love dogs, and I never understand they're better. Hey, how about both? How about both?
Yeah,
They're both. It just depends on your lifestyle, too. I've said this so many times. Cats are better if you're on the go. You low maintenance. You can't be traveling with the fucking dog. Mm-mm. We could leave them 3 days alone. We don't. We get a cat sitter, but we could. Dogs, obviously, unconditional, undying love. If you get a hyper dog, I'm sorry. They're annoying. Mm-hmm. They suck, too. They're shitty dogs. No one talks about them enough. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're shitty cats. They're shitty dogs, too. If you get a cool cat, she's a cuddler, but she's been partying late night with fucking Henry the whale out there. He's getting all fucked up, sucking cock.
Oh my God! Don't say that about our daughter. Are you saying that with the whale? Don't say that.
Yeah, because I just meant it was like a callback, but then as soon as I said it, I regretted it. I was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that, boo.
Like when I said I was gonna kick her out on the streets.
Yeah, I didn't mean it. She's just frustrating because. We let her out during the day, but we want her back at night because there's owls of ghouls out there, and we see fucking decapitated birds and squirrels all the time. And so we don't want her out there in the wild. But in the daytime, it's a little safe,
At least she's a black cat, so she does camouflage very well at night, but it still scares me.
All right, what's the next note? We got some good notes. Save the dookie one for the end, though. That's in 20, 30 minutes.
I don't even see a dookie one.
Oh, there's a dookie one. The pictures.
Oh, I see. Ooh. I may not have BDE but I do have
Oh, you told me to write that one.
Yeah. Well, I said to tweet it.
Notes again.
I said to tweet that. Oh my God. I don't want to not go over anything.
Oh, you didn't say the Zoom funeral.
I'm going down in order.
Well, the funeral's on the same topic as the funeral.
I don't know. We weren't at a Zoom funeral.
No, but I wanted to talk about that too because speaking of celebration of lives and funerals, a buddy of mine passed away, Richie M. Angelis. He got the, and then he's no longer with us. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about Zoom funerals and how something couldn't possibly get any worse. I just realized the Zoom recorder's not plugged in, but it's got batteries, huh?
Yep, let me double
Plenty
check.
of battery life?
Yeah, it's got 2 green.
Okay, so I went to my first and hopefully last Zoom funeral. 100% Zoom funeral though. And the reason that is beyond shitty, I'm stepping on the tripod, is because for a million different reasons. Because grieving, you hug someone, you grieve, you get it out. It's good for you. It's good for the body and the soul. But grieving in front of a webcam alone in your office or kitchen, and maybe your family didn't know them and they're cooking in the background, and just time limits and people running the light on their speeches, and just the Zoom cutting off, spotty Wi-Fi, the old mourners not knowing how to unmute, so they just give their speech and no one heard them. It's where it's so bad, you just laugh.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh God, this could not have been a worse ending in life. You can't hug your family. You're behind plastic, which should be criminal and illegal in my opinion. What happened to these poor bastards, including my family. It's just fucking fuck you. It's safe. Yeah. It's safe. It's like go hug your dying mama, daddy. Anyways, that's very dark, but I just thought I would share that because I had went to one and I couldn't believe the level of despair on so many levels. It was just like, hey, let's just not have the funeral.
Yeah.
Let's just go to That's what we did with my Uncle Gilbert. My Uncle Gilbert, we had it, 6 months later?
Yeah.
And we had a party at their house, as opposed to a Zoom one as it happened, just so fresh. It's never going to heal 100%, but it becomes more manageable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Grief is a cycle. It's not something it ends at some point. You just keep circling through it.
I never grieve. I'm King Kong.
Yeah, right. You grieve in your car. You
I
don't
cry.
Allow me to see you grieve, but I know you do.
Yeah, you got to get it out. If you don't cry, you're going to kill your fucking family. Or something. Or something awful. You got to let it out. You got to get it out.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking at me for?
I'm trying to cry.
Oh. Pretend you're in the car. I always will be riding and I'll just be staring out the window for a while and then I'll turn my head and there's just tears streaming down Craig's face. I'm like, what's going on?
Hey, what are you talking about?
I feel bad because I don't notice, but you're so silent. And I'm just
when I tell them, they might think I'm joking, but when you tell them, they know it's true.
It's nice. You feel your feelings. It's just funny because it's only in the car. I've never seen you cry not in the car. Maybe once.
Yeah, I can't cry unless it's in the car. It's fucking weird, man.
It's your safe space.
Yeah. In many of instances where you think you would cry, I'm just like, nope.
Mm-hmm.
Man of Steel. And then that car, that Camry door, that champagne color Camry door shuts and just... I turn on that engine, that 4-cylinder revs real high because it's 17 years old and has 204,000 miles on it. I put on Czar face, something real heavy, some Wu-Tang shit. Czarface, check that shit out. It's straight fire from the Lord. Oh my God. And then I just weep. And I just weep. Sometimes it's like that good. You know that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is that weird? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, a good
it slips
deep
out.
cry.
You're like, oh shit, I vocalized that one. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That was really.
I cry all the time.
I always punch the roof of my car. No wonder there's all those saggy diaper roofs with push pins. I put a little Elmer's glue and a little push pin. Ain't got no saggy diaper rooftop to my car no more. I'm an engineer. Push. Pop.
I remember the first time that I saw you cry. Do you want to hear about it?
Oh, shit.
It was actually not in the car. It was in the old studio. And we were watching, I can't remember the name of the movie, but you'll know what I'm talking about.
Owls
No. Did you cry during Owls of Gahoo?
Of course.
Oh, no. But the first time I saw you cry
Moon blinking.
it was a Western, and the girl gets bit by the rattlesnake, and the horse is running so fast to save her.
True Grit, my favorite Western of all
Yeah,
time.
and then I was crying too, and then they had to shoot the horse. And the horse did such a good job. I'm getting emotional right now. But that was the first time.
True Grit, the remake. Not John Wayne, not that small pecker redneck racist fuck. Even though he made some good movies. But you know, as time passed, he just like his is just a bit dated, you know. The Coen brothers redid True Grit, and it's completely different, and it's done real, and it's just very beautiful movie. It's
really good.
It's my favorite movie. It's just I just love the simplicity of Jeff Bridges. He's such a good actor because he says it's just funny. This guy, he's like, I think it's Lviv. We'll wait for him, and then the guy comes up. He goes, "You are not Lviv." You know, I just love him because I'm kind of like that, I guess, to a certain degree. I like
the girl in it.
Oh yeah, she's so good. Everyone's great in it. And it's just a slow build to a big finish.
Spoiler alert, we already said that. It'll make you cry.
mean, it's 14 years old.
Yeah.
I think past a year, it's their fault.
There's what do you call it? A statute of limitations on spoiler alerts. Yeah. I agree.
You got, you know.
I agree.
Was nominated for an Oscar 14 years ago. Get out of here. He ruined the movie. It was next on my list. Fucking, what are you, 15 years later? Do you watch every movie? And that's probably my favorite new school Western. Old school, I mean, anything Clint Eastwood's in, man. Those spaghetti Westerns, a fistful of dollars and a few dollars more. Pale Rider, fucking Outlaw and Josie Wales. Oh man, Hang 'em High.
That's the one we recently watched.
Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
That's probably the best one.
That was a good one. I enjoyed that one.
That one's unreal. They're all so good. Blondie. When I did construction, they call me Shaggy. Vámonos, Shaggy. And they'd always say a la verga. Say a la verga, Shaggy. I'm like, I know that means dick. I know. I'm still going to say it. I don't give a fuck. And I'll go, a la verga. And they all laugh. They go, Shaggy's gay. Yeah, they all call me Shaggy, dude. That shit was funny. Morrison. I had a lot of funny. Lizard King.
Why? What's Lizard King? What is that?
This is what they called Morrison. And I looked like Morrison, and I would wear a Jim Morrison shirt. And then it was just funny.
I like Shaggy. That's funny.
Yeah.
What's next?
Notes. I may not have BDE, but I do have SBE. That's a tweet. Why is this on?
I told you it was a tweet, and then you wrote it in the wrong spot.
I need better notes.
But say what it means.
First of all, fuck targeting ads. How? Oh, yeah. I guess I never explained
what does SBE mean? I came up with it.
BDE means big dick energy.
Everyone knows that.
SBE means stinky booty energy. That's the tweet. I may not have SBE.
No.
But I do have BDE.
You said it backwards. You got stinky booty energy.
Woo. Now back to this. Targeting, laser beam targeting specific ads when they listen to you. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers, did you see it? 9 steps every 37-year-old should make if they want to retire early. See that? These fucking bastards just rubbing it in your face. Like, oh, we just saw you had a birthday, huh? We saw your bank account, huh? Looks like you need some help. Looks like you need some help. Oh, and this is a cute story. This is the feel-good story. We've been talking about some dark stuff, but you know, dark stuff is life, and we all I'm over here going through it, and I'm pretty sure 98% of y'all out there are going through it. It's just it's a going through it kind of time in the world.
Wait, I have a question.
You gotta, keep on plowing.
With the targeted ads, did you talk about how the targeted ads how the cloud can read your thoughts? Did you read about that I sent to you?
They read your thoughts now?
Mm-hmm. Did you read about that?
I knew that was happening. I know we all felt it. No, I didn't read it. I didn't read it. Why do you ask me that? Making me feel bad.
Well, I didn't know if maybe you talked about it because it.
No, So is that being proven? Is that legit? I mean, AI out there. I mean, who fucking knows? It's probably already up in our willy whackers, and we don't even know it.
Well, okay. My source is from some pretty out there people. So, but it makes sense.
I have felt that though, because I was like, I did not talk about that. Mm-hmm. I thought about I need new tires or whatever the case, and then a tire ad pops up, and I go, what the fuck? And I always think, obviously, drugs, but I'm just like, is that me? But I've had that feeling too many times, as well as too many others have had that feeling where like, I didn't even talk about Topo Chico or whatever the said product may be, and it pops up, and you're just like, are you reading my eye excitement when I'm looking at YouTube videos on what that's what I gathered of how they could do it. Like if I'm watching YouTube, Vlad TV of old Tupac stories and Mike Tyson, I watch a lot of hip hop archives. I don't know what's going on with me. It's fascinating. And
how would that relate back to needing new tires?
In the scheme of YouTube, stuff pops up in ads, and any and all social medias, you get hit with ads, and they could see your eyes and facial expressions get excited over iPhones and guns and knives, and then all of a sudden, bam, that's what you got. So like maybe they're reading facial expressions and not minds. Either way, very invasive and creepy, and I don't like it unless I need that item, and then I buy it, and I'm like, thanks AI, thanks for shoving your unwanted tentacles up my tallywhacker.
Can I tell you how they say it works?
How does it work?
Okay, so I was watching this thing. It was a bunch of stories and then articles. But basically, it was when I sent you those stories about magnets sticking to people because we were becoming magnetic. So I'm curious if those of you have been vaccinated, if you go to like a bobby pin or something magnetic near the spot you got vaccinated, if it'll stick. I keep meaning to ask.
But wasn't it proven that it was like a lot of people, and they said it was more likely meat eaters? Yes.
Okay. So then it moved on from not just vaccines, but if you go to a lot of our foods. So you probably see stuff that's like iron enriched, and a lot of people get diagnosed as like anemic, like we need more iron. But it's not necessarily true. We actually don't need that much iron, according to these sources. So they're showing like with baby food and with meat and all this stuff that you can put a strong magnet to it and it'll stick and it'll pull up the little bits of iron. Like you can collect the iron out of it. Like it's just like little shards of it basically, which is really weird that we eat that.
Yeah, that is.
But it's said that these little nanobot things need iron to integrate into our system. So that's why they want us to be eating all this food enriched with iron, because the teeny tiny nanotechnology that's also entering our system through food or whatever, the air, it needs iron to integrate into our system easier and to pass the blood-brain barrier so then it can travel into our brain and literally pick up on our thoughts and send it to the cloud. And that's how ads can read our thoughts. That's basically my version of how it was explained.
That sounds like the future.
Mm-hmm. So these were pretty woo-woo sources, but it was the way it was explained. I was like, that seems pretty legit, honestly. They had everything laid out.
Yeah, this shit's so weird. I don't like watching Black Mirror just because I'm like, well, every single episode is our future.
Mm-hmm.
And then people go, no, it's not. And then you just see it's already happening in China and shit. Like just the social currency of how your credit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a bad person, you get banished from society. And it's like, hey, I'll go live out there.
I know.
I don't want to be with you fucking schmucks.
No problem.
Let's go be
out of here.
naked in the woods and dig in the dirt. All right. It's just weird and fucked. And I love Black Mirror and also hate Black Mirror just because every single episode I'm like, oh, I could see that happening.
Mm-hmm.
Just eyeballs that record and souls that could be downloaded to a cloud and live infinitely. And you know, you watch it on Black Mirror and then it happened. I'm just like, huh.
There's a bunch of people in like cryogenic chambers in I don't know,
probably
New Mexico
Sweden
or
some
something.
shit.
No, here in the US.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it on Goddess Hangs one of these days.
I think that check out my ladies podcast, Goddess Hangs with
Shut
Juliet
up.
Piper.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's so fucking weird.
I think it's funny because we have every new movie coming out is about people from the future coming back because we destroyed the planet and AI is attacking us. And we're like, hey, if this is what all the movies ideas are about, do you not feel alarmed that this is where we're headed?
Don't get me talking about it. You know, the whole time we've been dating, I was like, let's watch Terminator. Let's watch Terminator.
I know. I'm like, no, that's what's going to happen. It's probably already
I cannot.
Terminators.
I mean, you know what it is. But does anyone watch the movies? Do you guys see what happens? The AI, they push the button. They make Russia push the button, and then we push the button, and then neither of us push the button. It was the AI.
Mm-hmm.
They pushed the button. Oh my God, AI, you give me the willies. Hey, let's give machines conscious thought and lose all control of them.
Yeah.
And not know how it's going to end. Let's make that. Let's just make that.
It's just let's see if we can do it thing, even though they know better. The people that are doing it, they're just like, but let's prove that we can. They know it's dangerous, but I think it's a thrill.
Egos. It's the ego.
And the power to,
it's
like being God, right?
They're like, I know that we might cancel time and space and existence as we know it, but let's see what happens. Let's try it anyway. They detonated a nuke in space. I've talked about this a bunch, but that's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at as a civilization. They detonate a nuclear bomb in space. And you know what the findings found? We should never do that again. That's what it said in the report. Like, it was like, they all got scared. They're like, yeah, I don't know. We've been fucking with shit, you know?
Yeah.
I don't really know the science of it. I just know it messes with atoms and like shit that is shit that's beyond our mind and grasp in the worlds of, you know, time and space and just shit. It's like, you know, I don't really want any bombs, but can't we just use the traditional, you know, like a bomb,
dynamite?
A regular dynamite bomb? You know, you gotta affect time and space and atoms and stuff. You know, what are you doing here? Yeah. What are you doing here? Hey, you see that sun? I'm gonna shoot a nuke at it. Let's see what happens. That's the level of our government and our world's governments, not just ours. Although we seem to be the ringleader in schmuckery.
Yeah. Just waiting for the aliens to come save us because they're on our side, as in humanity.
Have you seen Independence Day? Have you seen those movies?
You know what I'm talking about.
I know.
They already intervene at military bases and stuff when we're trying to do too much.
Yep, and that's awesome. That's so funny. I don't know if you follow alien documentaries, people, but they're quite fascinating. And a reoccurring theme is any military installation with like some gnarly weaponry and nukes. Aliens have been have visited and shut it down. They're like, hey, fucking stop it! Stop fucking killing yourselves. And I know a few people in the military. There's a lot of military sightings.
Yeah, because they go and they keep an eye on them.
But he said they all saw some shit out there at sea. And then even the nerdy guy, they're like, all right, fucking nerdy paternity, explain that shit. And he's just like, ugh.
Well, the Pentagon released it officially now.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah. I'm a fan of that world.
We have an episode on Goddess Things all about aliens.
I mean, if you're going to plug your podcast every 6 seconds, you're not
going
to be the voice of God anymore.
It just came up. I'm just saying.
Girl over here.
We talked about it on there.
We'll tag you in it.
I'm not trying to. I didn't mean for us to start talking about aliens. And why not?
What if every subject you brought up? Well, funny thing is, we covered that on that.
What should we talk about next? Witchcraft.
No. It's my podcast. We talk about poop.
Yep. Don't you have a poop thing to talk about?
Of course I do. Of course.
I know.
I mean, I should look that up. I just screenshot it. I mean, you know what I'm about to talk about. Ultimate slip and slide on NBC. It's been the talk of the internet, at least in my news feed. I don't know about your, but some guy diarrheaed on a water slide and it shut down production, and several members tested positive with a known fecal bacteria that's if ingested. You've been shitted on. I gotta Google it to read all of it, but I read this one. I read a little bit of. Ultimate slip and slide incident.
Oh my god.
Safari. Oh, hang on.
Wait. I have something transferring on Safari.
I open a new window.
Okay.
Ultimate slip and slide incident. Oh my god. This is so funny. These are the titles. Explosive diarrhea halts production on NBC's Ultimate slip and slide.
Imagine being the guy that had explosive diarrhea.
It's just different variations of that. NBC's Ultimate slip and slide shuts down amid explosive diarrhea.
Why do they have to say explosive every time?
Did NBC's Ultimate slip and slide delay shooting due to explosive diarrhea? Every fucking one.
Oh my god.
More. Oh my god. Hang on, where's more titles? Oh, okay. Let's click one. Let's read it.
Do they name the person that had it? I would die.
I would die laughing.
I mean, you would love to be the guy that had explosive diarrhea.
That's kind of embarrassing.
After the fact, you would love it. You'd love this.
After the fact, I would feel shitty about myself for maybe 30 days, and then I'd be like,
it was me.
But yeah, during the storm, you're just
my God.
Oh, sorry, I did it. An NBC game show has been forced to halt production after an outbreak. Look how good I'm reading this, because I'm on a little bit of psilocybin microdose and a little bit of weed. Just a little bit. That's the key. Not a lot of bit. Now I just go back to Arcatepa.
Oh my god.
Boogers.
Keep reading. We're interested.
Okay. An NBC game show has forced to halt production after an outbreak of explosive diarrhea. Again, look at in quotes, explosive diarrhea occurred on set. Filming had been taking place in Simi Valley, California for Ultimate Slip and Slide, a new competition series. I said competition, weird. Competition.
Oh my god.
Competition series based on the Children's Garden Entertainment game. As reported by The Wrap, the series has now had to shut down indefinitely following an outbreak of Giardiasis, a disease spread by the Giardia parasite. Up to 40 crew members caught the infection, with a source telling the publication that employees at the remote ranch where filming was taking place had an awful explosive diarrhea.
Wait, so many people got explosive diarrhea?
Wait a minute. Up to 40 crew members caught the infection. Source told the publication that employees at the remote ranch where filming was taking place had awful explosive diarrhea. So there was 40 people with explosive diarrhea.
Oh my God.
They said the people were collapsing and being forced to run to Portaloos, although the show's host, Saturday Night Live's Bobby Moynihan, and comedian Ron Funches were reportedly unaffected. Ron, it was his show. I don't know him well, but I could be like, hey man, what happened out there? I've done shows with him, but yeah, I don't know him like that. I can't text him and be like, what the fuck happened?
What happened with the diarrhea?
People reports that the water on the set tested negative for Giardia, but the parasite was later found on the set's surrounding.
Ew. What part of a slip and slide is a competition? Like who flies the farthest, or?
I have
That's
no idea.
That's what I want to know. I'm interested.
A spokesperson told the publication the health and safety of everyone on our set is our number one priority. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Ron Funches tweeted, I love that they used... Oh, he tweeted a great photo of him and Bobby smiling like this. Or no, he didn't even tweet it. He retweeted it. And he said, I love that they used a picture that makes me look proud. Did I have owner of explosive diarrhea water park on my vision board? No. I never dreamed that big. And it says, it's a picture of him smiling. It says NBC halts production of Ultimate Slip and Slide Amid
Hold
report.
It up to the...
Oh my God, that's so funny. We'll pull it up in post too, because this looks shitty. Yeah, Chris, insert post here. We'll have to screenshot and text him that article. Timestamp. Oh, we're on it.
At about an hour.
You can't even make this stuff up. 40. Can you imagine your staff or your school or wherever you work at? For me, you know where it was. In my whole grocery store, just everyone had explosive diarrhea at the exact same time. There's 2 bathrooms. There's 3 toilets. Somebody's shitting somewhere bad.
It's like the scene in Bridesmaids when they all have to go to one bathroom.
Look away.
Yeah.
Someone is going to shit in the sink.
Shit in the street. Well, yeah.
Or the street. I go for the bushes personally. I'm not a sink shitter.
It's a joke about the scene from the movie, dude. She shits in the street.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, you're doing it. Oh, you're shitting in the street. She's in the wedding dress.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you did it. Yeah, bushes, guys. Yeah, at least covered up a little bit. You might get poison oak on that ass. Happened to me one time.
Of course it did.
Of course it did. Of course I got poison oak on my balls and booty and face and chest and my entire body. Of course I did. Of course I was on a hike Of course I was on a hike with my drug dealer at the time. Of course I was.
I would be surprised if this wasn't a part of your life.
Why wouldn't I be on a hike with my drug dealer? Why wouldn't he give me a Spyderco pocket knife? Because I forgot mine at home. He's like, you need a knife? I go, yeah.
Did you use it to cut off a piece of fabric to wipe your butt?
No.
Oh.
But I still have it until this day. And I broke the tip and I feel bad.
Oh.
It's an Endura 4. It's a beautiful pocket knife, Spyderco Endura. And I got it all over. And of course, it was near my birthday, and I was rubbing ointment on my underparts, bent over, with my ass in the air, as if I was twerking with my ass pointed towards the door to a bar bathroom that I was celebrating my birthday at. And the bar door bathroom didn't lock, and someone opened it. And it's just me bent over, hands on my ankles, looking at a man upside down through my own ass. And he's just looking at my face and my my hairy asshole and cock and balls from the backside.
Covered in a rash
while rubbing ointment on my rash, diseased body. And he just laughed. He was like, oh shit. And he did not come in, obviously.
Good.
And then of course I walk back to the table and he's joking with his friends. Like, that's the guy. And I just partied and I just got fucked up. And from that, we're at Villains, a bar in downtown Los Angeles. And that was daytime drinking, and we stayed till nighttime. So I was the rash ass guy the whole night at the bar. Hey, there's a rash ass guy. And then I drove home shit-faced, and you're not supposed to do that.
Oh.
Maybe not that time, but that was the time we put 4 people in a single cab pickup. There's 3 seats, and someone was laying across. It's danger, danger, danger.
Wild.
I was allegedly. I was just joking.
Allegedly.
I'm sober now. I don't drink it. I stay home. Oh God. Oh God, what have I done? I'm just joking around. We've hit our hour. Any happy thoughts? Anything to come away with? No, I'm just joking. Hug your loved ones. Hug your goddamn loved ones. Whatever you're fighting about, put it aside. Or, if you don't want to see said person, I know some family gets rough out there. At least send them your love and forgive them. You don't necessarily have to see that person if they truly are a monster. But send them love, because someday they're going to die. And then you're going to be like, oh, fuck. It's a bit morbid, but it's true. It's been going to a lot of funerals lately. Oh. Anyhow. Yes. Send your family your love. Send your family. Just looking for a button to end on. I ain't finding shit. Anything else? Help me.
Something positive?
Positive. So what helps?
We went shopping. We had fun.
I didn't buy shit.
Yesterday you didn't either?
No.
Oh, just me. Never mind.
Everything was...
I went to yoga class.
That was nice. That? I'm not trying to buy no $200 Ray-Bans.
Yeah.
They raised the price, and I'm just like... I got my $10 Vans sunglasses. Yeah, I do like designer shit. Not with everything, but with a couple things.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And I like Ray-Bans. Classic Wayfair. And they're so expensive. It's $200. What the fuck? You're not even a knife, Fuck. Like, don't you... Your sunglasses. Anyways, I have my $10 pair of Vans. I feel like I got... I returned a shirt. I bought a shirt for my sister. That's what I did for her birthday. Mm-hmm. Yes, I did buy one thing. It's on sale. So I will just tell you what I've been going through, because that helps me keep positive. Is everything you would think. Movement. Move your booty. Mm-hmm. A body in motion stays in motion. Yeah, I'm a lazy fuck and I don't want to do shit but eat candy and watch Jurassic Park. I like action movies. I like a good movie. But you gotta go to yoga. You gotta go to personal trainer guy. I'm a lazy fuck. I know I'm wasting my money by paying someone to yell at me to do push-ups, and I could just do them myself, but I can't do them myself, so I pay the man. Mm-hmm. And yeah, shopping actually helps. I love shopping. I haven't been buying though. I've been returning a lot, That's good. I've been buying and shit I need, like sunglasses. I have one pair, but they're $10 cheapies. So I'm like, I've been making some money. Let's go treat myself. I'm like, $200. And I was like, I'll stick with the cheapies. I got that old man in me. Like,
we'll find you the right deal.
We'll find them on sale. Mm-hmm. And meditating, yoga. We've been eating a little cleaner, less meat. Oh, I love meat. But you know what I mean? The good clean meat, not so mass-produced. Hemoglobin, caca meat, the good, clean, what else? Just sun, get out in the sun, vitamin C, vitamin D3, zinc, basic, simple immunity booster vitamins. Because I've been doing this road and it's hard on the old ticker here. Everything's great. Everything's easy. I love you all. What mountain? It's a step. It's a step. I step right over it. Mount Everest just turned into a step. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you for spreading the word of my tour And I'll actually, I should have plugged that up top. So I'm going to do that. And we're going to include a little commercial after this. I love you all. Thank you very much. And for liking, subscribing, rating, reviewing, all that shit. Stay up. Keep on trucking. Keep it moving, baby. Keep it moving. It's hard, I know, kids, but it's okay. There's always light. There's always light. Except in Alaska for like 3 months out of the year. It's just hell on earth over there. You hear me? Darky, they get along. I say, okay, I digress. I love you all. Peace.